Hamstring curls and quad extensions are the second and third exercises of the lower body group and help to primarily target your hamstrings or back of the legs and quads or front of the legs, as you can see by looking at the highlighted diagram at the top of the machine. Unlike the other machines in this workout, this machine serves a dual purpose and allows you to perform separate exercises. We'll start by going over hamstring curls first. Start by taking a look at the right side of the seat where you may notice a circular plate similar to the ones you can find on the bicep curl and tricep extension machines. When the seat is set in the correct position and you are seated, you want to make sure the middle of your knees are roughly in line with this disc. Next, set the machine to the hamstring curls setting. This is done by using the orange handle to adjust the large wheel to your right. There are 3 upper holes, which are for quad extensions, and 3 lower holes for hamstring curls. Try using the lowest hole first to allow for maximum range of motion. You can test if this setting will work for you by trying to get your legs in position. You do this by putting both legs in between the 2 leg pads. If you have tight hamstrings or are dealing with issues that won't allow you to fully flex your knee, adjust to one of the other hamstring positions. The last setting to pay attention to is the smallest lever. This lever has 3 positions that move the furthest leg pad forward or backwards to ensure it is hitting your lower leg in the correct place. For hamstring curls, it should lie just above the heel portion of your shoe. If the pad rolls onto your shoe as you perform the exercise, adjust to the next position until it stays in the correct spot above your shoe for the entire range of motion. Next, check the weight stack to make sure it's set at an appropriate weight for your rep range. Start by putting your legs between the 2 pads and using the proper cadence, push through the back of your legs into the lower pad until your legs are curled into 90 degrees. Briefly pause before returning to the starting position. Keep your ankles flexed for the entire range of motion. Repeat these steps for your chosen number of reps before moving on to quad extensions or the next machine. Because quad extensions use the same machine as hamstring curls, you will need to make relatively few changes prior to getting started. The first step is to change the quad extension setting by moving the large handle to one of the top 3 holes. If possible, try to use one of the top 2 positions for maximum range of motion. If you find one of the positions causes knee discomfort or pain, try moving to a lower position. Discontinue the exercise if knee pain or discomfort continues regardless of weight or positioning. Once you've selected a position, place your legs behind the bottom pad so it rests on top of your shins. The pad should rest right above the tongue of your shoe and should not roll onto your foot as you do the exercise. If it does, use the small handle to change the position of the foot pad. Keeping your ankles flexed and using the proper cadence, push your shins into the lower pad and try to get your legs to full extension. Be sure to keep your knees from hyperextending as you do so. Briefly pause before returning to the starting position. Repeat these steps for your chosen number of reps before moving on to hamstring curls or the next machine.